Now to a CBS 4 exclusive. A man claimed to be spearheading a special effort to help veterans. His raffles brought in big bucks, more than $100,000.
But where did the money really go? CBS 4's David Sutter investigates.
We've got about 25 in the system right now.
Jason Wirtzer is a licensed pilot. He claims to be helping veterans by running a charity that raffles off planes. The money raised goes to no-cost pilot training for active and retired military. But what is he really doing with the money? An investigative reporter from our sister station in Los Angeles tracked him down.
How many vets have you trained? None, right?
His program is called Wing Warriors, based in Inglewood, California. They claim to be a nonprofit organization. In 2013, they were selling raffle tickets to win this plane. People from South Florida all the way to Alaska bought tickets.
Well, if I didn't win, it's still supporting, it supposedly was supporting troops.
Paul Williams, a retired Army pilot, didn't win, but Mark Donnelly from California did.
We got a phone call saying I was the second place winner.
He was supposed to win a pair of pilot headsets worth $1,000, but never got them.
Anyone that uses veterans or any other type of organization to try and run a scam to make money just for themselves, I don't know, that's just upsetting.
We kept digging and discovered more than 100 people right here in Florida bought raffle tickets. Most were shocked and wouldn't go on camera, but one man told us by email, quote, charity scams are bad enough, but taking advantage of veterans is the lowest of low. The plane raffle ticket buyers were hoping to win ended up belonging to this man.
We own the Beechcraft.
Bob Hancock of Lake Havasu. He had it up for sale, even cut the price for Wirtzer.
I thought it was awesome. A lot of military in my family. I'm a flight instructor, and I volunteered to even give free instruction.
But all three Winged Warriors checks bounced. In the meantime, Wirtzer raised a lot of money. This spreadsheet shows tickets sold across the country, nearly 4,500, bringing in almost $175,000. One Florida victim bought $800 worth of raffle tickets. He did not want to go on camera, but he showed us his email communication with Wirtzer, who explained that the person who offered to donate the plane backed out, adding, quote, it takes a real lowlife to pledge a donation, then withdraw it when it's time to pay. Our investigation revealed that Wirtzer has done this a few times, each time getting out of delivering the plane. At no time did he ever own one, instead offering ticket buyers this. In lieu of the plane, we'll be offering a $35,000 cash prize. In addition, 2,500 raffle tickets for donors to win their money back, potentially earning him at least another $100,000. Our anonymous donor asked for a refund multiple times, but never received it. The California Franchise Tax Board says Winged Warriors is not a recognized charity. The Attorney General's office says it's not registered to hold raffles.
Individually, they're $50 each.
But that hasn't slowed down Wirtzer. We caught up with him recently in Marina del Rey.
Can you prove you trained 25 vets? You can't, can you?
I'd like to.
You'd like to, but you haven't, right? There are people who claim they won prizes and never got anything from you.
Okay.
What can you say? Are you scamming people here?
Absolutely not.
With that, this pilot took off, fleeing any more questions. Winged Warriors is a reminder to do your homework before donating to a charity. There are a number of websites that allow you to do that. We have a list of them on our website right now at cbsmiami.com. David Sutter, CBS 4 News, tonight.